Inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Panthers offense will start this game off with the football. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end.
Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
That's caught. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Sweet cut there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in Padres play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of times it's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Carr. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Hurricanes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
Oh, he's got some space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Give cushion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Finding an escape route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll try the right side. On the move at the 30. He's loose, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here at the opening drive.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there, giving him a couple to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Soto. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun.
Entering base model screen from a curl ISO.
First play of the period, first down here. The give to the left. Breaks into the open. Powers through. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense held it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Looking to fire. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Cover 3 matches selected.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Storm Brave is selected. Give cushion.
Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. 6th play of the drive coming up.
15 options. Each corner is selected.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
Each corner is a short cross. Audible.
Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Options. Each corner. Goes.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the right. They get it down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. DB's right up on the receiver. He's looking to pass. Rushes on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It is Pro as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching the football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Entering base model screen, you have 5
It will
options.
kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Boom. They'll give it on the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Never a doubt. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Hit right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback may change this route. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Soto. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Give cushion.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Give cushion.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish.
Coach suggestions.
The Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds.
Empty tricks.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Offense changing the play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Soto. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
15, short cross. Audible.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Corners is selected. Short cross.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Corners is selected. Audible. Close. Zig. Close.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's close to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes will line it up on first and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Pressure coming. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. Motion from the wideout. With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal.
Let's go.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.